Right guys, so we are now going to go to the places where the tourists, the tour groups, they never really take you. That is the real Shanghai. This is the old Shanghai. A lot of these houses, very old style. Because there's like too many people, right, in Shanghai? So the government, they kind of like want these guys to move out and move to the outskirts and, you know, where the airport is, Pudong. Yeah. So they want more businesses here and people to move out. So you can kind of see some, maybe like some propaganda kind of posters encouraging people to get out of here, you'll have a better life and stuff. They're not forced out, you can reject, you don't have to say yes. So the government will be like, hey, if you want to, you can, and we'll give you a pretty big sum of money because you're in a good location. And so they'll have negotiations with the government and you can get a lot of money. So people, the old Shanghainese, they can be very rich. And also, the history of this place. This is the Jewish ghetto. The Jewish ghetto. This is where the Jews used to live. Back in World War II, where did the Jews go? They came to Shanghai. Literally, Shanghai was like the only open city. So they were all right, they were treated okay under the Chinese rule. But it was when Japan came, right? So the Japanese came, right? And they treated them terribly. And there was like 20,000 of them all in this 1 square mile. And they had no space. They couldn't leave or enter without a pass. Even going to the hospital, really hard. So the Japanese treated them so badly. Have you ever heard of any of that at all before? About?
I've never, no. Not taught anything like that at school. I just didn't know what had happened here. It's a shock.
It's so emotional, but this place full of history. And I love it because there's no tourists around. Actually, I came here in my first year in China in 2019. And I remember there was like a lot of people, they were living here. So there were a lot of cafes, restaurants, really beautiful. Maybe I can put some photos up on the screen to show you like the difference. But like looking around now, it's, yeah, they've been moved out, but they'll be gone to better places, and now they can redevelop this place now and they can make it much better. So a lot has happened, but you need to adapt because in the city centre it's just so densely populated. All right, any ideas what this place might be? This is the next destination.
Looks rather religious, I would say. No, they had religion in China. Right?
Oh, yeah, they do, absolutely do. Yes, they have many types of religions here. There are many churches, mosques in Shanghai, but this, probably something you've never been to before, a temple. Have you ever been to a temple before?
I thought they were only high up in the mountains.
Ah, that's like a Shaolin temple, yeah. But this, they have them in the cities as well. So yeah, let's go. Such tourists. This is my favourite type of temple. But yeah, in different places around the world, you have different style temples. When I went to one of the Tibetan regions, the temples there were totally different. But here, like the design, the murals, these kind of things, might have pagodas and stuff. What did it say? Foguang. Shama maybe Pujao, I'm not sure. Maybe something about like the Buddha's lights. Got a beautiful garden as well. Look at these fish, which are not for eating, by the way. These like protected, I think. You got there some food.
Food for the fish. They're looking like they want to be fed.
Yeah, right. They've all got their mouths open. Oh my God! You need to give a lot more. We need to buy some more food, I think. Stunning. Like, imagine this, like in the middle of a city centre. Gorgeous. And guys, yeah, so we're still in the Jewish ghetto, and I think this place is beautiful. It's kind of called the Art Deco region because the architecture here is stunning. So if you love architecture, this is the place to be. So, any ideas when this place was built?
1933.
Okay, so you read that then, you saw that. So this was built in 1933. So that was pre-communist times. So before China was a communist state, this place would have been built. Let's go inside because the outside maybe looks a bit boring and average, but inside is, oh my God, it really is like an impossible maze, just like a Escher inspired building. Really beautiful, nice architecture. Yeah,
it's beautiful.
But do you know like what is the purpose of this place? I've not told you.
No, I don't.
It's pretty morbid, beautiful but morbid. So this is a cow slaughterhouse.
Oh, goodness.
So yeah, that's what you can see. So like down here it's quite rigid, isn't it? It's like walking on this. So this is kind of like to get friction and grip. This is for the cows, and there's like a sharp corner there, so if they like stampede and panic, the guy in charge of the cattle, he can just like stand there so he doesn't get trampled on. And you get like, for example, like these lattice windows. I imagine this would be to like control the air temperature, right? Because it would have been pretty smelly, right? And yeah, they still maintain it. There's loads of events like in this middle section. There's a few offices, so that's how they can like keep this place going almost. But a load of people come here like for photography. So there's a few photographers here. Like in this middle bit, they've got loads of exhibitions. So now it's a Sherlock Holmes event. You've got a statue of him there. It's like 150 RMB though if you want to go inside. So a little bit pricey, but very interesting. So they always have loads of like things going on. Like some filming over here. Let's have a look. What's this about? Okay. 这是什么的电影吗？还是？
手机广告。
Okay, some advertising or something. Let's go then. Okay, so we'll go to the final part of our trip now. Maybe the most exciting parts. Really, this is the top of the whole trip. This is the best bit of them all. We've come on a nice, fairly sunny, very clear day though. There's not really that many clouds. You can see all in the background skyscrapers. This is the financial hub. But there's a building right in front of me, and like these are just miniature in comparison, right? Because this. Go all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Oh my god, can my camera go all the way up? Look at that, that is just absolutely ridiculous. Right, ready guys?
Yes.
Scared of heights?
That's exciting.
Alright, let's go. Okay.
In only 55 seconds, we will reach observatory of Shanghai Tower.
You can see the tourists here taking pictures.
It's amazing. This is mind-blowing, and we're so lucky with the weather because the last couple of days this was in the clouds.
Yeah, we're coming on the right day, yeah.
Butterfly over there. Can you see it?
What butterfly?
Over there, the two buildings, the wings.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
see
Oh, yeah,
that,
those like yellow buildings.
Yeah.
Ah, that's awesome. I've never noticed that.
That's good.
You got a good eye. Alright, super. That's what I mean. That's like Shanghai is like maybe my favourite skyline in the world because you've got like the modern, you've got the old as well. There's a lot of traditional buildings here. You've got a lot of a lot of neat natural stuff as well, haven't you?
Well,
Like,
all
you've
the
got-
trees and parks.
Yeah, a lot of greenery, you've got the river, a lot of parks and stuff. You can see why I like it in Shanghai now, can't you?
I do. Compare it to London, you've got the Shard. I mean, nothing like London. It's just on and on.
Yeah, the Shard's decent, that's about it for London, but here there's just like so many just like iconic buildings. It's just, the place just grew so quickly, 25 million people, right? So there was a lot of urbanisation. You can see this river, this is the Huangpu River, and so it got really dirty with all the pollution. Now they've done a lot of things to make it cleaner, so now it's all okay. So here you have Puxi, which is where I live. This is historically like the old kind of Shanghai, so where everyone used to live. This is the city centre. Here though, this is where the cows used to live. Yeah, so this is where all the farmlands are. Yeah. So this is where all the farmlands are. So there was all greenery and there's like a wasteland really, nothing here. But now you can see skyscrapers going all the way around for miles. It's just ridiculous. Like I think 25, 30 years ago maybe, it was just nothing here. And now, now they've just grown it so much. And they're probably doing that now, aren't they? They're preparing for the future. So I can imagine in another 20 years what it's going to be like. It's just ridiculous. You might be wondering, what is this building? What is it for? Well, it's called the Shanghai Financial Center. There are many financial companies that are here. But also, there's a shopping mall, which is several floors high. There's a hotel, there's a restaurant, there's a whole floor for a bookstore. There's loads of things here. But on the very top floor, it's the first time I've ever been here. Amazing. It's called the Eye of Shanghai, because it overlooks the whole city. Absolutely stunning. There we go, there's the very top of the building. Beautiful, isn't it? See all around. It's well worth the money coming to this building. Not just an observation deck. There we go then, guys. What a place. And coming back down to the observation deck, wow, what a sight now. Everything is all lit up. Everything is like got their own little sparkling display and everything. Stu, you can see the whole of Shanghai really. For miles and miles. Just like we're ending the trip. You're going back to the UK soon, so how would you describe Shanghai?
It's been mind-blowing, a complete eye-opener. It's been fantastic. I really didn't expect the place to be as big as this. We've travelled for so long and still in Shanghai.
Like, did you ever plan to go to China in the past?
Never.
Never,
It's
yeah.
something I'd never dreamed I'd come here, and it's just amazing.
Top notch.
Yeah.
Top notch.
Alright, top notch. Alright, super. Heard it from those guys. They never lie. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you can come to Shanghai too. If you ever do, let me know. Leave a comment, honestly. I'll read them. I read all the comments. Message me on YouTube or Instagram or something like that. And yeah, we can meet up. I'd love to take you for dinner or a drink or something like that. So see you guys next time. Bye-bye.